Welcome, Kasper. We are showing a series of sculptures of yours. Can you tell us a bit more about them and the references they make?
It's a series of 5 busts that I modeled in clay, and they're inspired on the bust of Franz Xaver Messerschmidt, who was an artist from here, from Vienna. He lived in the 18th century, and he made like this series of 60 busts with extreme face characters, well known as the Charakterkopfen. This inspired me when I was studying for sculpture on the sculpture department, and then lately I was also inspired by the Gabber movement, like a youth movement in the 90s. Started in Holland and then in Flanders. It was also very active. There were from like style inspired on the skinheads, but they were totally not political engaged in the beginning, but they just want to go party every weekend on drugs. It was really a escapistic subculture, and their faces, because they take a lot of drugs, are also very characterical and very aggressive in a way. And this was very, for me, these were 2 roads that cross each other, and where they cross, this idea for me rises, and then I started to model these 5 busts, and in the same time I was searching on a way to present them. And the way I present the pedestal, or they're part of the works, are tubes I found on the street, like PVC pipes they use for underground construction, and that was also kind of path or road that cross in this project. So I'm very happy to show the sculptures here in Vienna, because it's also again a road that comes together. And yeah.
Have you seen the original ones in Vienna already?
Yes, in January I was here to see them, and yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's really super powerful. Yeah.
The series has a quite interesting title. Can you also explain a bit about the title of the series?
Yeah, the title is Native Kitsch and Spiritual Ravers. Spiritual ravers, because of these gabbers, or this movement is also about coming together and dancing all night, and it's like in a Bruegel painting, people come together and partying, dancing, and for me it's kind of spiritual ritual. And so the ravers, spiritual ravers, and then this native kitsch because they're like, yeah, it's our native kitsch. This subculture is died now, so they're kind of folklore for me, like a very recent folklore. But they have also like a very plastic identity. So yeah, it's like full of contradictions in this series. Yeah.
Is the topic of subcultures and how people gain also a bit of identity from being part of a subculture something that you are interested in? And like, are there any more like more current scenes that you are going to investigate?
Not really. It's like I'm interested in culture and folkloric culture and things that come on my way, and yeah, more as a general subject than really going into subcultures or yeah.
You are currently enrolled in a program in Ghent, at HISC,
Yes.
which is a very specific place for education. Can you maybe tell a bit about the institution and how it also like has impact on your work, on your practice?
Yeah, it's a 2-year practice, like a 2-year kind of school where you're in, and then you have a big studio and visiting lectures come by, and technical workspaces to work in. Actually, it influenced also this series of sculptures, because I was again in a kind of academic context, and it gives me the freedom and also the reaction to go back to a kind of academic way of sculpting, and yeah.
And would you also tell us a bit about new work that you are working on right now?
Recently I finished The Kiss, like a kissing rave couple. I also start model drawing again, so the characters of the, like here, the busts, are not only this gabber movement anymore, become more like a tribe or something, where I'm part of, and then I'm also making like scale models, where you can imagine this tribe, or like workspaces, with with a lot of found objects that I found on my road, and then when I found it, or see it, I know, yes, that I need, and then it fits in my total installation. My studio was very important place for me.
Thank you very much, Kasper.
Yeah, thank you too.